So in this video, I'm going to explain the subcategories of the 5 different major categories. So remember, the major categories in here are linear, trigonal planar, tetrahedral, trigonal pyramidal, and octahedral. Those are the major categories. The minor categories or subcategories are any of the ones that have lone pairs. So for example, if we think about our first subcategory, so first of all, there are no subcategories for the linears, absolutely none. For the first one, for the trigonal planar, we have bent. And we have an AXE on that one of AX2E1. So anytime you have an E1, E2, or E3, you are going to have a subcategory. So, for example, this next one, remember, and they have to add up to 3, 2, and remember, there's no subcategories for this one right here. So if this one has to add up to 3, you're going to add the 2 and the 1 together to make your 3. So the next one that we have here is our first subcategory for tetrahedral, which is trigonal pyramidal, and that would be an AX3E1. Why? Because we have one lone pair of electrons, and that's why it's in this category here. In this second one, we have 2 lone pairs, so this would be an AX2 with an E2. And again, what am I looking for in terms of adding up? I'm adding up to, in this case, a 4. I'm going to add up to 5 on this one, and I'm going to add up to 6 on this one. So you're looking to add up any of your X's and E's, those subscripts, you're looking to add up to the total number for each of these, 2 for the linear, 3, and again, there's no subcategory there, 3 for the trigonal planar, so the only option is 2 and 1, a 4 for the tetrahedral, that could be either 3 and 1 or 2 and 2. So in this one we have a 5, so therefore there are 3 different options. We have an AX4E1, and again that adds up to 5. In this case we're going to have an AX3E2, and then finally we're going to have an AX2E3, and they all add up to 5. And just like the next one for 6's, that's going to be a 5 and a 1 and a 4 and a 2. In this example, here is our trigonal planar. So this is our major category right here of AX3, no E's because there are no unpaired electrons. But here we have a set of unpaired electrons which we can't see right here and here. So therefore it makes a trigonal planar shape, but because the molecules are just here and here, we say its molecular shape here is bent. And if it's bent, it's going to have an AX2E1 because of that set of unpaired electrons right at the top, kind of pushing down those 2 molecules on the bottom. In this next one, this is tetrahedral. Tetrahedral has an AXE of AX4. This one right here is AX3 because of the 3, 1, 2, 3. And then it's got an E1. And this one, it's a little harder to see. It comes out right at the top here, right? And remember, this is 3-dimensional. It would be like if on this AX4 right here, if this were the electrons that were coming out of the top right there. And then this one right here, you have a set of electrons coming out that way and a set of electrons coming out this way. So in essence, you have this and this. So you got a pair there and a pair there. And therefore, this is going to be an AX2E2. And in our probably most complicated one, we have what's called a trigonal bipyramidal. And in this trigonal bipyramidal, its base is 5, so that's AX5. This is seesaw right here. This has got an AX4, E1, and its unpaired electrons would be right here. And we've seen this sometimes with this molecule being at the top and maybe this molecule being at the bottom, and the middle here is horizontal. This right here on the bottom left is an AX3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to have two sets of unpaired electrons, so they add up to 5. And then finally we have an AX2, because I only have 1 and 2, and therefore my other 3 must be unpaired electrons. And you can say you have one coming out that way, one coming out that way, one coming out that way, kind of around the middle, or we say the belt. Finally, the octahedral. The octahedral has a base of AX6. Sorry about that. And the first one, the first subcategory for that one here is our AX5E1, and that E1 would have a set of electrons at the bottom here. And this last one here, you lose first a top or a bottom, and then in this case you lose a top and a bottom, so you only have the 4 around the middle. Therefore this is an AX4E2. And you would have a set right there at the bottom and at the top. So there are subcategories. Hopefully this is helpful for all of you.